Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel. Happy hump day to everybody. I hope everyone is having a beautiful start to their day. I know I am. Feeling real good about the day. All right. Good morning, Cece. Good morning, Kim. Yes, please thumbs up the video, share my live out, help us get back into the algorithm. We got a great show lined up for you today. First thing we want to get into, rest in peace to the man that made neo soul mainstream and sexy. D'Angelo, child. D'Angelo has tragically passed away at the age of 51. We're going to get into a few of those details. His son is speaking out, which my heart like really goes out to that young man. To lose both parents within 1 year, it just blows my mind. Okay, then we're going to get into Wendy Osefo getting fired on her day off, child. How you get fired when you quit? That's interesting. And then I want to get into Stephen A. Smith with his big ass mouth. So please, thumbs up the video. Share this live out. Good morning, Be More Shorty. Yes, to my naughty crew. Please thumbs up the video as y'all loading up into the room. I love you all and I appreciate every last one of you joining me. And of course, donations are absolutely appreciated. Yes. Okay. Until we get back into this algorithm, you know, YouTube is going to keep me on punishment. So your support would be appreciated. Not required, but appreciated. Yes. Please thumbs up the video as y'all loading up in the room. Okay. So up first, I want to get into D'Angelo. I just really feel like we're losing so many people, staples within our community. I was sad about Diane Keaton. Like, I loved every last one of her movies. She was dope. I was sad about Angie Stone, but this was mind-blowing, okay? The fact that he was suffering, D'Angelo, it's just sad. Shout out, I found like an article with People magazine. Let's get into it. It gives a little bit of details about his final moments, okay? You know, some of my favorite songs, Lady, his falsetto was unprecedented, okay? Between him and Maxwell, I think they have like the best falsetto in the R&B neo soul industry. But drop in my comments, let me know what your favorite D'Angelo hit was. He was a dope artist, and he was a real artist. Okay, so People magazine said inside D'Angelo's final days, he was really conflicted, says sources. So the Grammy-winning soul singer died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 51, so young, and spent recent years struggling with his self-image, says a source. I know he had put on like a bunch of weight and things like that. So soul singing icon D'Angelo, who has died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 51, spent his last moments being cared for by family. A source tells people, the Untitled, how does it feel? Yes, how does it feel? Yes. Singer born Michael Eugene Archer was in hospice for 2 weeks, but had been in the hospital for months. By his side, though, it all was his son, Mike Jr., who he shared with the late R&B singer Angie Stone. His son was there with him, which I'm glad, and had been with him in the hospital, says the source. People are really worried about Mike right now. His mom died a day after his birthday, and now 6 months later, he's burying his dad. Like, my heart goes out to him. Like, to lose both of your parents within a year, it's just, he's devastated. He's devastated. So Stone died unexpectedly following a tragic car accident on March the 1st of this year, says the source of Mike Jr. He's been through a lot in such a short amount of time. As for D'Angelo, the singer, who saw widespread success in the late 90s and early 2000s, thanks to his hit album, his smoldering good looks, and had largely been out of the spotlight for years. D'Angelo was very eccentric. He had a manager, but he wouldn't work. He was a recluse. He didn't like going out of the house. Can you blame him? People are weird. People are weird. So according to sources, the beloved star who achieved heartthrob status at the peak of his career, thanks in large part to his one-man NSFW untitled How Does It Feel music video, struggled with his self-image. Wow, who would have knew? Who would have knew? He battled with his weight, the chiseled machismo man that people fell in love with that wasn't his natural aesthetic. He was naturally a bigger guy, explained the source. He never was comfortable being a sex symbol. But also he didn't like people seeing him on his heavier side. So he was always really conflicted. You know the industry, they have a way of pushing their agenda on you rather than letting the artist be natural in their authentic self. They want to push what's going to sell, right? They're going to push this package or whatever. But who would have knew he had body image issues? I mean, men struggle with this as well as women, okay? This is a prime example. So news of his death is heartbreaking for his family, including 2 other children and his enduring fans. Such an amazing talent is gone. Yes, I mean, he played instruments and everything. So DJ Premier, who collaborated with D'Angelo on the 1998 track Devil's Pie, which I love that track too, shared a pass via X, expressing his condolences. Such a sad loss to the passing of D'Angelo. We have so many great times. Gonna miss you so much. Sleep peacefully. D-Love, you king. He wrote. All right. So you know what? One way we could look at this is, pancreatic cancer can be very painful. And I'm glad he's not suffering anymore. But this is just tragic. It's sad. This is the last thing I thought I would hear about. But Eric Berlinger spoke out about the passing of D'Angelo. They were colleagues, okay? Let's hear what he has to say.
Today's a sad day. You sampled Lady.
Yeah.
By D'Angelo. We lost him.
Yeah.
The news is kind of breaking today. And the music world is
Fair use, fair use, fair use. Shout out to TMZ TV for this footage. And we're only going to just listen to the audio because we know TMZ get their panties in a bunch, child. You use their content. Thumbs up the video.
like, it's saddened.
Yeah.
What is his legacy? Like, what does that mean to you,
Ah, man. The definition of street soul, classic. Just the swag, the vibe, the voice. Just everything around the music, even the lifestyle, what he portrayed, what he stood for, just the voice, back to the voice. All that is like, what I'm saying? So just incredible to, have been able to get a song cleared by the estate, and they, it was a tough one, to get that clear, but they really looked out and showed us so much love. So I just, want to personally say thank you to the family as well.
Beautiful, man. But look, when you see like all the artists that are standing now, who are enjoying big success. How much did they take, you know, from that blueprint? You know, like even like to the abs, dog. Like dudes were trying to.
I know. What's his name that was on Love and Hip Hop? Can't think of his name. He was dating Carly Red, which I thought was a fake relationship the whole time. He kind of mimics him. I'll think of it.
Emulate that.
They start walking, so I got
roll. Oh yeah.
But I think that's everything. I think he emulated R&B. You know, even me. I'm starting my tour next month, November 6th. Eric Bellinger, Lloyd, Jagged Edge, and I can't wait to get out there and set the tone. You know,
it's gonna be a good concert. Jagged Edge. Get these R&B boys back out here, child.
For the night, but just know I've been in there in the gym getting toned all month.
You and people would look at that music video and be like, man, I gotta step my fitness up.
Exactly.
You know, because that's he was a standard bearer. You know,
for sure, man. Love to D'Angelo, and man, we gonna miss you. A true pioneer. You know what I'm saying? True.
And you got what do you sing to the wifey?
Me?
Yeah. What D'Angelo song you sing to the wifey?
Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters at all. Nothing even matters.
Come on.
At all.
7-8 the Naughty Crew this morning. 7-8 the Naughty Crew. No, it wasn't Young Jock. He's another singer. He came out of prison and made it big. And I can't even think of his name right now. And then he was on the stripper show. I'm gonna think of it.
Rest in peace to D'Angelo, man. Hey, thank you. Listen, man, today's a sad day.
Rest in heaven to D'Angelo. Seriously, like this is just so sad, so sad. He made some hits, but his son has spoken out. Let's get into that. Mike. He did a tribute to his dad. I mean, he's got music for both ends.
This song right here is my mom's favorite. It's a remake of one of my dad's old songs called Shit Down Motherfucker.
Yes, Life Jennings. Like, he's kind of in that genre. I don't know. Maybe not as good.
I redid it and named it SDM. So, let's rock out, man.
All right, I only can give y'all a little bit of it, you know, because the copyright strike. I only can give y'all a little bit of it. I just only can give y'all. Yes, Life Jennings. Thank you so much. Be more. Yes. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of his name for the life of me, but he's kind of I feel like he got his style from D'Angelo. The little hood soul. All right. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talks. D'Angelo and Angie Stone's son speaks out amid his father's passing. It's been a very rough and sad year for me, but one thing that both of my parents taught me was to be strong. Dope. So in a statement, Michael Archer II says he's devastated by the passing and admits it's been a rough year for him. As y'all know, his mother, Angie Stone, passed away in March. He said, I'm grateful for your thoughts and prayers. And during these very difficult times, as it has been a very rough and sad year for me, I ask that you please continue to keep me in your thoughts, as it will not be easy. It sure wouldn't, baby. But one thing that both of my parents taught me was to be strong. And I'm here to say it's okay not to be strong. I mean, losing both of your parents within 1 year is a tough feat, you know? So if you have those moments where you need to cry for a day, I say do it. Allow yourself to walk through that emotion. My heart goes out to him. My heart goes out to him. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't even imagine. So rest in heaven to D'Angelo. We're gonna miss you, but your art will live on forever, baby. Your art will live on forever. That's why I love the arts. That's why I love music. Like, cause even after people are gone, even with Diane Keaton, like her music, her movies are timeless classics, just like D'Angelo's music, just like Angie Stone's music. Like their spirit will live through their music forever. That you can't put a timestamp on that. So I'm happy they had enough courage to share their art with the world, because what would we have then? Please, yes. Thumbs up the video. So let's get into Dr. Wendy Osefo or Osefo. Y'all heard it here first on the Naughty Crew. Wendy Osefo getting fired on her day off, child. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs up the freaking video, okay? Because on the show, she said she resigned. So I was like, when this news hit, I'm just like, really? Like, are they just trying to end her opportunity for coming back if she wanted to come back? Good morning, Bright Eyes. Good morning, baby. Hey, Cece. Hey, y'all. Let's get into this. So, as you all know, Dr. Wendy Osefo and Happy Eddie were arrested on fraud charges. Okay, they made a false report stating that their home was burglarized, and the Maryland police began to investigate. All right, but they tried to report several items that were stolen to multiple insurance companies, by the way, okay? And I really think this is a case of them trying to keep up with the Joneses, all right? They had Wendy Osefo had a lot of failed businesses and things like that. We even see Happy Eddie confront her on the show or whatever, like, what's next and this and that. Like, she was just like floating in the wind, trying this and trying that. And I knew she was even though Wendy is book smart, 4 degrees, she's not common sense smart, because when she sat down with Peter Thomas to talk about opening a restaurant, like, girl, are you in the news? Do you see what Peter has done? You see how Cynthia had to sue him to get her money back, child. That is the last person you need to be sitting down with to talk about running a restaurant, okay? Like, it's a lot, but she's getting a lot of backlash, and she's already losing deals with White Sox. It was supposed to be like a Real Housewives edition or whatever, but check out this commentator. Like, Wendy Osefo should have paid attention to Toya and Eugene from Married to Medicine, baby. Okay.
There are a lot of people the Osefo should have called when the financial burden got heavy, but call number 2 for shit sure should have been Toya and Eugene Harris. When it comes to Married to Medicine, I tell y'all a lot that I hate the Toya is broke storyline, because the storyline only exists on Married to Medicine. This girl has been on the show for over 10 years, and year after year we don't hear about now eviction. We don't hear about them kids getting kicked out of school, yet all them kids is in private school. They drive expensive cars. She got expensive habits. However, back in the day when they had that accountant that didn't pay their taxes and they had over $100,000 in tax debt, we watched Mr. Harris put his foot down on national television. Toya loved their house wrapped up in the it of it all. Eugene looked at Toya again on national television and said, "We are sitting in our biggest debt." Toya, the $10,000 a month house that they were renting. Then he made that wife of his downsize. They agreed to. Made is tough, right? They decided to downsize, and they didn't downsize to like, ooh, child, a white refrigerator. It was still nice. It just wasn't that $10,000 a month house. And they paid off that debt in record time and partied about it. What's your point? My point is Miss 4 Degrees and Dr. Cannabis Lawyer Esquire, man, could have done the same thing. There are a lot of people the Osefo should have called when the financial...
Period. I agree. Sometimes you got to downgrade and simplify your life so that you could get ahead. Dr. Eugene was working two 12-hour shifts to cover that debt and get that debt down. Toya just started working in the last 2 years, okay? She just got her wine business. But Dr. Wendy should have paid attention to her colleagues. No, but it was more important for her to keep up with the Joneses, to flex for national TV, to get her body done. All that stuff is expensive. Like, girl, you could have worked out for free to get a butt. I'm just saying. Increase your protein. There's a lot of ways you can get a butt. Trust me, I'm heavy back there, okay? All right. It's a lot of ways you could get a butt if you want a butt, okay? But no, she wanted instant gratification. And I think between the surgeries and her failed businesses, and that's why he had to get Happy Eddie, like, woman, you are drowning us or whatever. But trying to keep up with the Joneses, now look at y'all. Y'all got criminal records, okay? So it looks like Wesleyan University reportedly dropped Wendy Osefo from the teaching role, admin fraud scandal. Chad, how you gonna get fired on your day off? Let's look into it. Shout out to the neighborhood talks. All right, so it's not looking too good for Dr. Wendy Osefo. Y'all heard it here first, okay? Wesleyan University has officially confirmed that she's been replaced in her sociology course following all the chaos surrounding her name. So according to Wesleyan Argus Associate Professor Courtney Patterson Fay has now taken over Wendy's class, the sociology of reality TV, race, colorism, and xenophobia for the rest of the semester. I thought she resigned. Did she go back to the college behind our back and was trying to save face on the show? The things that make you go, Dr. Wendy, did you go back and get that job? You trying to make it seem like, girl, Dr. Wendy.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
It's definitely suspicious and weird. Like, because how was they able to replace you if you... All right, so students were reportedly notified through an email from the Albritton Center, director, who explained that Wendy would no longer be teaching. Some students say the news came as a shock, describing Wendy as a cool and funny in class. One even said they were emailing her about an assignment when they learned she wouldn't be coming back. As a reminder, Wendy and her husband were hit with 16 counts, including felony, insurance fraud, conspiracy, and making false statements to the police after allegedly staging a home burglary and claiming nearly $500,000 in fake insurance losses. What are your thoughts, Naughty Crew? Did Dr. Wendy go back to work? She was stunting for the cameras, y'all. I remember clearly on the show, she said she was resigning from being a professor because she wanted to make more time for her children. Y'all remember that? Yes, Kim, scratch a lie, find a thief, baby. Okay. All right, so on the tail end of that, we have an update. Wendy Osefo team says she resigned from her teaching position at Wesleyan University on her own accord. That doesn't make sense. She's trying to save face here. So Wendy Osefo's team is cleaning things up. Absolutely. It was previously made known that the Real Housewives of Potomac star had been replaced in her teaching role at Wesleyan University, but apparently she wasn't fired. So according to her team, Dr. Wendy Osefo was not terminated from the facility position at Wesleyan University. She formally submitted her letter of resignation prior to any public announcement made by the university. Dr. Osefo made the voluntary decision to step down from her role. The decision was made independently and communicated directly to the university before any external reports surfaced. Basically, Wendy got ahead of things and decided to throw up the deuces on her own. Period. I think that's exactly what it is. Yes, please thumbs up the video. Like, I think Wendy strikes me as a very calculated woman. I think she put in that resignation to save face for this moment right here. You can't tell me they ain't know they was being investigated. They got Happy Eddie in emails asking about items and talk about the max on the insurance policy. Yes, please thumbs up the video. Yes. What are your thoughts, Naughty Crew? Let me know what y'all think. Because from one stance on the article, it sounds like she went back to work. Because they said clearly that she was being replaced. I love that play on her last name. Exactly, Wendy Osefo. Wendy Osefo. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. Oh, God, child. When will these housewives learn? Woo! Allegedly, Eddie has been disbarred from practicing law. They about to lose everything. I hope it was worth it. I know they family, because you know, Nigerian family, African families, they're very prideful. They very prideful. They're saying he could lose his law license. I mean, it makes sense. That's it's not worth it. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. But they give us news to talk about. We gotta love it. We here for the mess, okay? So let's get into big ass mouth Stephen A. Smith. Over him. I'm so over him running his mouth. All right. First he was getting on Serena. Okay, thumbs up the video. It was some backlash for that. And Serena's husband ended up confronting him. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. And a couple of people have called him out. Let me see. He called out Jasmine Crockett. He called out. You know, he had so much to say about Serena when she was dancing with Kendrick Lamar. Serena's from Cali. Like, let's hear what he had to say.
Nice with you. I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, you know, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was hoping you were going to be here. I'm not. Oh no, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, not me. Well, I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, Steve.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice
department. Then we'll talk marriage advice later. I've been 13 years strong. We got you. Alexis, thank you so much. Atlas NYC 2-night event in New York. Incredible. Can't wait to watch. I'm looking for a Tiffany's crown. Appreciate you, Alexis.
Appreciate you. Well, also, too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
right.
Wow. Jasmine Crockett or somebody like that. Ladies, I respect intelligent women, no doubt. But how Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Jasmine Crockett.
Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Well, Steven Jackson called him out. All right, let's start there. Please hit the like button, Naughty Crew, please. That helps us get in the algorithm. It's the free way to support the channel. Please get these likes up before we continue. As a matter of fact, I'll just take some time, a 30-second break, just so the likes can get up. I mean, it's not hard. Please hit the likes. Can we get the likes up, please? Share the video. No, I didn't even know about a privacy settlement from Facebook. All right, so Steven Jackson called out Stephen A. Smith. Let's hear what he has to say about this. But he always got so much smoke for women. Y'all notice that? Like, dude, why you got so much smoke for women? And he ain't never been married?
What?
Come on, Stephen A., bro. You get loud and all in your feelings about Braun. When Braun, he talking to a black billionaire. When we talking to a white billionaire, you humble. And you come back on your show talking real respectful, mild manner. Man, hey, bro, listen, bro. And you dogging the black women. Like, bro, listen. Stay out of politics and stick to talking about sports you never played.
I agree.
All right?
I agree. Isn't he supposed to be a sports commentator? Why he got so much smoke for Chill. All right, have a great day, Kim. Thank you for joining. Like, that's what I'm like. Why has he got so much opinions about Jasmine Crockett and what she's doing with her career? Like, or Serena Williams, like, who she crip walking for? Like, stop it.
Just stick to doing that, bro. We not gonna vote for you if you talk. I heard you talking about running. You don't do that, bro. We not gonna vote for you. No, we're not. But check this out, bro. Stop, bro. Okay, you do not have the same energy for other people, but you got the lot of energy for Braun and black women and everybody else. Well, stop it. Come on, Stephen A., bro.
He needs to stop. He really does. He needs to stop. I'm just really, really tired of his mouth. I really, really am. I love the way he confronts him, but this is what he has so much to say about, and it's just like, dude. Y'all remember?
I brought it up, so I'm going there. If I'm your husband, I'm like, why are you up there dancing or something? I want my trolling your ex.
He always got so much smoke for everybody, and it's just like, stop. But this is her husband confronting her. We just went through that clip. They're like, mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. All right.
On the internet copping pleas after he got pressed by Serena Williams' husband about what he said about Serena Williams coming out and dancing during Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance during the Super Bowl this year.
People are talking about how he came at me, and took a slide dig, because of what I said, and when Serena Williams was on stage performing at the Super Bowl.
I don't think that we're talking about the fact that he came at you. I think we're talking about the fact that you got sunned and you stayed silent.
Never met this man. I wish I was in studio today, but I'm not. I have a speaking.
He got so much smoke for the women, but when he confronted by their man's child, he is sassy.
Engagement, so I'm out of town. That's why I was not there today. It would have been nice to meet him. I don't know the man. I have nothing against him whatsoever. I don't recall saying a negative word about him.
And I feel like this is a large part of the problem we need to be addressing. You said something negative about his wife and his marriage. Y'all are going to learn to stop talking about people's wife and kids. You don't have to say anything directly about somebody, but anybody knows that a real man is going to address you about what you got to say about their old lady or their family. And that's what he did.
Essentially, what I said was, why that energy for an ex? If, you know, that was my wife, I don't want to see that.
Now, you know good and goddamn well that is not what you...
It's giving you insecure, sir. That whole statement is you're insecure. How about her husband is secure enough with their relationship that he trusts his wife?
You said. That is not what you said, and that is not how you said it. What you said was...
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me.
Which is the energy he always had for women. But now that her man is like, what's up? You copping please and you don't got no problems with him.
And I certainly meant no disrespect towards him at all.
Yes, you
I was just
did.
saying that men, knowing us as men, you know, if we're married and our wife is showing energy towards anybody else, even in a negative way, we're asking ourselves, if you're happy, why show that energy?
No, that's what insecure men do. And you absolutely meant disrespect towards him because you disrespected his wife. You disrespected his marriage. You questioned why he would still be with someone who did what Serena Williams did. And the key word in there is if you're married. You're not. As he so nicely put it, you're not. So why are we having this conversation? Why does he need advice from you? He always mean all the disrespect towards women, but can't seem to find it when it comes to men. Now Stephen A. Smith on the internet copping pleas after he got pressed by Serena Williams' husband about what he said about...
Exactly. Hold him accountable. Do y'all think it has something to do with the fact that Serena is married to a white man and that's why he got all this smoke? But I just think he's a coward. I think he's a coward. Like Stephen A. Smith, like if you want to be out here talking mess, make sure
ever in life, I stand on business. You got me somewhere, I stand on business.
Stand on business and own that ish. Stand on business and own it. No, you was a coward. You got all this smoke behind the microphone. You just as bad as these keyboard gangsters out here. I'm telling you. All right. That's not it. So now he copping pleas towards Jasmine Crockett. And shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for all these clips. Here we go.
Heard that there was also another one where she called them again a white supremacist, but it didn't just stop there. She went to her own governor of the state of Texas, who's in a wheelchair, by the way. Keep that in mind. And listen to what she said about him.
We in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
Governor Hot Wheels.
So he's doubling down on what he said about Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine, where your man at, girl?
And the only thing that is hot about him is that he's a hot ass mess. And that's going to serve 750,000 constituency in the 30th district of Texas. That is what I was saying. As do you just heard that there was also another one. Never mind what she feels. Never mind whatever level of justification you may have towards feeling the way that you feel. When you're in her position, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's what I was saying. What I was saying was this educated, brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. And that's fine when you're in the streets. How many of y'all bring the streets to the table when you at the negotiating table trying to get a deal done? How many of you are able to think that for
So just by her saying hot ass mess and things like that, that's bringing the streets to the table. I think you're going a bit too far, sir.
second that you're able to bring street verbiage to Capitol Hill, and that's going to work for you? You literally have senators and congressional figures on, never mind what, Hill on the side of the Republicans, telling the networks, whether it's Fox News, News Nation, or anybody else, please, please, please put her front and center on camera. Why would they do that?
I think she's been going viral, especially for the bad built, bleach, blonde.
Because they know it wins for them. And what I was saying was, I appreciate her passion, her intellect, the fact that her heart and her willingness to be courageous and all of those things are in the right place. But my God, isn't it about winning too? Ain't it about getting it done? How about positioning yourself, since Jasmine Crockett was on the record stating that we got to keep our eyes on the federal courts because the conservative federal courts are putting forth rules and regulations, policies, and fiduciary Hill on the side of the Republicans and judicial things that serve to benefit one side of our country, but not necessarily all sides. Well, wouldn't that mean that you'd want to become a judge? You are a lawyer by trade. You are licensed to practice law in Texas, Arkansas, and the federal courts. Wouldn't you be somebody that we'd want on the courts, or at least on committees, having a strong arm towards dictating who ends up on the courts? Not just the Supreme Court, but federal courts throughout this country, because that's what senators do, right? Wouldn't you want to position yourself to be able to beat a Ted Cruz or a Senator Cornyn? I'm talking about winning. I'm talking about winning. You know how they can make anybody look if you say the wrong things, particularly when you're an elected official. If you're coming across,
I can't take no more. Naughty crew. I just really can't even, like.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Period. That's all I can say to that. Like, he needs to stay in his lane. One thing don't have anything to do with the other. And I think Jasmine Crockett, I love how she calls people out. I really, really do. I love how she called people out, but leave it to Plies to save the day, y'all. Okay? Come on, Plies. Get up here, boy.
And deal motherfucking house niggas. Yeah, motherfucking house niggas. Stop getting motherfucking mad at everybody else, because everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you. Fuck nigga, be happy you a house nigga. Be glad it worked out for you and your family, pussy ass nigga. But everybody don't want to be no motherfucking house nigga. Oh, you ought to be nice to master. You ought to get along with master to get. Fuck nigga, everybody don't want to get along with master, nigga. Some motherfucking people still got motherfucking principles out here, nigga. You's ought to get along with master. Fuck nigga, you don't say nothing when master out here talking to everybody crazy, bitch ass nigga. And deal motherfucking house niggas. Yeah, motherfucking house niggas. Stop getting motherfucking mad at everybody else, because everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like. It's cool for motherfucking master to talk to everybody crazy. No, you's all to get along with Master good to us. So sick of you fuck niggas don't know what to do, nigga. Mad cause everybody else don't want to be no motherfucking house nigga like you. Be happy you a house nigga. Fuck nigga. And stop trying to tell some motherfucking body else what to do. Still some motherfucking people out here that believe in what they motherfucking believe in, nigga. You want everybody to do something how you motherfucking did it. Just cause you kissed the ass, nigga. Everybody don't want to motherfucking do that to get in the AC. Pussy ass, nigga. So sick of you fuck niggas to do. That's all you fuck niggas want to run around here now do. Get mad at everybody else cause everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you. Fuck nigga, go be a house nigga in peace, bitch ass nigga. And leave everybody else the fuck alone. To do. That's all you fuck niggas want to run around here now do. Get mad at everybody else cause everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you. Fuck nigga, go be a house nigga in peace, bitch ass nigga. And leave everybody else the fuck alone. To do. That's all you fuck niggas want to run around here now do. Get mad at everybody else cause everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you. Fuck nigga, go be a house nigga in peace, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, Jasmine Crockett.
Mind your business. Everybody have their own feet and they can walk their path the way they want. You know what? And I appreciate Jasmine Crockett for speaking up and not bowing down to the clear man, okay? And being, how far does that get us? If you ask me, it's a little chauvinistic. He don't have that same energy for dudes. He don't. How you gonna get mad for her standing up, giving us a voice? Actually, Jasmine Crockett makes politics look fun to me, if you ask me. Like, that's just how I feel. Thank you, Plies, for saving the day, okay? Thank you for saving the day. That's what we all feel. Like, gone are the days where we sit button up and quiet and just let men run everything. No, we have a voice. We have a voice and we should use it. All right. So I want to end the show. There's some new series coming out. Y'all know I love TV. Okay. I'm loving Zatima. I'm loving Sisters. This season, not loving Sisters, but I'm loving Zatima more. And I love Beyond the Gates. Does anybody watch Beyond the Gates? I'm like hooked. I'm hooked or whatever. But I saw this. I was like, let me share it with my naughty crew because y'all may want to see some of these shows. Okay. Yo.
Now, y'all know I keep y'all updated on all the things when it comes to Lifetime movies. And let me tell you right now, they are about to show out in November with their Love of a Lifetime series. Let me tell you what they got going on. November 1st, Terry McMillan presents His, Hers, and Ours, starring Taye Diggs, Leslie Ann Brandt, and Amy Garcia, which will follow.
Love Terry McMillan. She makes some dope stuff. Okay. So that's November 1st. It's called His, Hers, and Ours.
So a couple building a life together while balancing the ins, outs, ups, and downs of being a blended family. Let me tell you, been there, done that. It ain't no joke. Then on November 8th, Terry McMillan is back again with Preach, Pray, Love, starring Karuchi and Mark J.P. Hood. Rapper Charlie is ordered to do community service where she meets Pastor Owens and Sparks soon fly, but not everybody agrees with this little union. November 15th and 16th, this one is a two-parter, and I am very excited for this because it's taking me back to my teen reading days. Eric Jerome Dickey's Friends and Lovers. This one will star Naturi Naughton, Simone Missick,
Kendrick Sampson, and Ronrico, and will follow 4 friends, Deborah, Shelby, Leonard, and Tyrese, on a journey of love, betrayal, forgiveness, and so much more. And this one I already told you about, but if you need a reminder, I got you. November 22nd will begin the first of 2 Toni Braxton films based on her hit songs. This one is called He Wasn't Man Enough, starring Toni herself, Essence Atkins, Thomas Kudrow, and Yvette Nicole Brown. Mel's life begins to unravel when she finds out her boyfriend has been deceiving her, and also learning he's now engaged to an old college friend of hers. So listen, go ahead and gather up your squad now. These are some good ladies' nights, couples' nights, like a cute little watch situation. And don't worry, as the dates get closer, I will be sure to remind y'all so you don't miss out.
Love it. Shout out to The Weekend Watch. She keeps you up to date on all the latest and greatest series coming out. And so it's getting cold. So I figured I'll give y'all something to watch, right? While you're sitting in the house, fighting the winter or whatever. That's my favorite thing to do or whatever. So I love you all. I appreciate you joining me. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Wendy Osefo getting fired on her day off, baby. Okay. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Prayers out to his family and friends. My condolences from the Naughty Love movement. You're gone, but you'll never be forgotten. Your art will live on forever. And let me know what y'all think about The Mouth, Stephen A. Smith, okay? Coming for Serena Williams, coming for Jasmine Crockett, the man who's never been married but has so many opinions on how he feels that us women should conduct ourselves, okay? Like, dude, get a wife first, get married first, and then tell me about mine, okay? I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Please remember to like, comment, and share, and donations. Please donate to the channel. Help us get back in the algorithm. I love you all. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. And until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.